Okay, hi, I'm Roxann Dawson, and you're listening to the Sci-Fi Sister broadcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Sisters mini podcast, where we give you our point of view. Today, we have a very special clip, and I am here with my sister, Yvette Blackman Tom.
Hello.
And the other two sisters could not attend this taping, but we are going to hold down the fort. Sabrina and Yvette, ooh, now
Hey,
that's a combo.
yeah, it is.
And bring you this incredible interview that I was just so jazzed to be a part of.
Me too.
So, Yvette, tell us how we got this get.
Well, so Apple TV has been very, very gracious to us. We've been doing for all mankind with them, and we've been really following foundation with them. But then the strike happened, so we didn't get the opportunity to actually talk to the cast, but they came through this season. I think we've spoke on this before, and I had asked if it was possible to get two other people that are on the show, because I mean they did give us the whole cast, but there was some other people, two other people from our Star Trek legacy that we kind of wanted, and they gave us one which I couldn't believe was going to actually happen, and it was Roxann Dawson.
Ah!
Well, it was so cool when Juliet, who is our point of contact with Apple TV, said
Hi,
that,
Juliet.
"Hi, Juliet," that Roxann was available, and she was just getting ready to leave for Budapest, so we had like asked just in time, and we got her right before she left. So it just wonderful.
Oh, and we had seen her for the first time on the cruise
Yes,
earlier that year, and I
yeah.
don't think Roxanne had done. I think that was her first cruise, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think she had
No.
been on the cruise before.
Okay. It
Yeah,
was the
I
first time I
believe.
saw her on the cruise, though.
Yeah, I
But I've
believe
missed
that was
some.
her second time, but I believe she had been on the cruise before.
Oh, and she
Yeah.
was a standout. And with me like loving female directors,
Hmm.
stop it. And
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to talk to her and just tell her how inspiring she has been, truly,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me with her career because she is a full-on, full film feature director as well as an episodic TV director. And she has branched out from Star Trek, which is
Yeah.
just amazing. Like that is her main gig now. She
I mean,
is
she's
it.
been doing. I think she's been directing since '99.
Yeah.
She started with Voyager. I think she did Riddles, and I know she did the oh my God, what was the name of this other one? Oh my God,
You talking about
it's like on a
episodes?
no
Or
workforce.
oh,
She
the
did
episode Workforce,
workforce,
yeah.
yeah. I'm not sure which episode, but she did, because that was a two-parter.
Yeah.
But she's been, I mean, she did Charmed, The Division, Enterprise,
Yes.
Lost, The OC, Crossing Jordan, Cold Case, Hawthorne, Melrose Place, Heroes, Roselia and Isles. I used to love that show.
I used to too.
The Closer, which is my all-time
Love
favorite
that one
crime
too.
drama. I love The
Yes.
Closer. Prime Suspect, The Mentalist, The Good Wife, Scandal. I didn't even know she did
I
Scandal.
didn't know that either. I
Right,
gotta go
right,
back.
right. Smash. She did Rake, Believe, Major Crimes. Another one that I absolutely adore. And every Star Trek person is on that show. That
Okay,
and The
Yvette, I am
Closer.
learning something here. You're my TV
Yeah.
friend. What's going on?
She
I
did
had no
Hell
idea.
on Wheels. She did
Oh,
Bosch. She did Agents of
love
Shield.
Bosch.
I definitely saw that. I knew when she did that one. I didn't even have to look that one up.
Uh,
What else did she do?
what didn't she do?
Rosewood, House of Cards, Chance, Runaways, The Shy. I remember when she did that.
Ah,
The Americans, The Morning
that
Show.
was a good
That was
one.
a good one. That
That
was a really
was,
good. And she her only so the only time she ever did a movie, she only did one movie, Breakthrough,
mm-hmm.
which was really good. It was a true story. It was a Christian Christian story, which
Yep.
I
Yep.
love those stories. And it was about a perceived miracle that happened.
Yeah.
And it was based on a true story. It was very well done. Uh,
I mean, she is the one that is like, no Star Trek connection full length feature. I'm like, go ahead,
right.
girl.
Right, exactly. This Is Us. She did that one, and I think she did Dark Matter, and then of course Foundation. I know I missed a bunch, but those are the ones I know.
Yeah, just so you
Um,
understand that this is now a
yes,
working director. And so that
right.
was one of the first questions we wanted to ask her about, like, how did this all happen? And we kind of knew, but, we asked her
Yeah. But
anyway.
it was because it was really, she was very gracious. She
Oh,
seemed like she was very happy to be there.
yeah.
Because we love to see it. Because sometimes people are doing it because they have to. And then we kind of win them over in the end.
Wait,
But she
wait.
was really happy to be there
Oh,
from the
she
beginning.
came in like she was like, "What are we doing?" Like
Yes.
basically.
Yes, I think me and Sabrina appreciated it because we were very like gassed to really talk to her, you know. And I
Yeah,
know there's a lot of stuff going around about, her political views, but that's not what this was about. This was about her being the director she is, and when she is directing, if you look at the stuff that she directs, they have a lot of people of color in them.
yeah.
She definitely goes for everything. She's not somebody who just does, certain genres. She's out there just working, and
And
I
you could tell she loves it.
she
She just
loves it. She absolutely loves it, and she loves her team, as she will say many times in this interview. So, I think people will really enjoy it. It's a short little interview, like Sabrina said. It's a mini episode, but we wanted to bring it to you because I thought it was necessary.
yeah, it's a Balana you never knew existed.
Right, right, exactly. So enjoy.
Well, welcome, Roxanne. We are the Sci-Fi Sisters, and we are representing four people in a podcast. But today you have two of us, and I am Sabrina Wood, and we have Yvette Blackman Tom. Tamia and Fran could not be here today, but they love you as much as we do. Oh my God.
Yes.
So we are really excited. We are really, really excited. And you are like a personal inspiration to me as somebody that's a screenwriter. And I've just seen your transition and I just absolutely am just
Yeah.
inspired by you. So
Yeah.
I'm going to kick the first question over to Yvette.
Yes.
Mhm.
So recently we interviewed Robbie Duncan McNeil, and he said that he
My
knew,
hubby, my
right, the best love story in Star Trek. Thank you very
Oh, I
much.
love it.
He said that he knew he was interested in directing, like when he started Star Trek Voyager. Was it the same for you? And did you always know you wanted to direct?
Yes and no. I mean, I wanted to direct in the theater. I'd mostly just done theater really for quite a while. I actually never even saw myself moving into film and television in any way. So this was all quite a different path than I had anticipated when I was younger. But right in the first year, I let them know that I was interested, and I began, I think probably Robbie told you about this, kind of a series of steps to basically shadow and go into meetings and to learn about all this. I also took a class outside, and then I was supposed to direct in the fourth year, but I became pregnant, and
Mm,
so that kind of put things off. I don't think I directed until I think was it the fifth year, I think, and
Uh-huh.
then directed one more after then went on to Enterprise. But it was I wasn't even sure after I did the first one if I wanted to. It was so stressful. It was really difficult. And I went, oh my God, is this really what I want to get myself into? But then I just kind of learned to love it. Um, and Robbie and I actually went to an AFI course together. We collaborated a lot. We respected each other so much, not only as actors, but also in our goals to be a director. And then he directed, what was it, 9 millimeter or something, a short film that he
Uh-huh.
did that was so good. And I was like, how did you do that? Like, what did you do? He's,
Tell me more.
yeah, he's continued to be
Mhm.
an amazing director. So I adore him.
Yeah.
Adore him.
We do
And
too.
he and my husband are like bros. They
Are
have a
they?
romance. Yes, they do.
love that. Keep them both around. I love
Oh,
it.
right,
Yeah,
right. So
yeah,
you sort of answered my second question, which was, did you go out and augment your director training? And you mentioned AFI.
yeah.
So you did go and take more formal education after the Star Trek years.
I did,
So,
and I also studied with, I don't know where he is now, but John Pasternak was my teacher. Um,
ah,
I don't even know if he's still around in LA anymore, but he was amazing, and he
oh, I
would
bet.
force me to just take my camera, and we had assignments, and it just I learned so much from him. He really gave me the courage and the confidence, and to move into like the next stages. He was
Love that.
great.
I
Yeah.
Okay,
love that.
that's
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
I just really think that Star Trek training is so incredible, but I really love the fact that you said that you guys went and did some more, because
Mhm.
it's a tough it's a tough thing. I would just be so intimidated. That's
It's
why I
so
love you so much.
Roxanne, we're gonna keep it there. So we want to know what does a Roxann Dawson set feel like?
What does a Roxann Dawson set feel?
Yes, feel like when you're in charge, what does it feel like on that set?
Well,
What's the vibe?
I hope the vibe is creative and happy. And I often I have great teams. I had such a great team on Foundation, my DP and my first AD, and we would start every day just going, we know there are going to be gremlins today. Let's hope that they're all solvable because you never go into a day that's going to be perfect.
Right.
And we go in kind of with hope and gratitude. And I feel like as time has progressed, my I've become very aware that I have a life's too short list. It's like
Mm.
there are just people that I want to work with that are creative and friendly and respectful, and you have this amazing team. So that's my ideal. Does every day out of the 100 shows I've worked on,
Hmm.
add up to that every day? But I hope most of them do. I hope most of them do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can feel it. I always know when it's yours, when it's yours. I always do. I'm like, this gotta be Roxanne. Jeez. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Oh.
Okay, but I bet you got
Oh,
to
is it me again? Okay, all
you
right.
again, girl. You had the good questions this time.
Okay. So yeah, this was my question, right? So I did some research and I understand that Paramount approached you to direct Discovery and Picard, but you chose Foundation instead. Now, as lifetime Trekkies, we
Mhm.
gotta ask, what was it about Foundation that pulled you away from the Starfleet family?
I just, I had done so much in the Starfleet family,
Mhm.
and I love Discovery. I was there at the premiere originally and was so supportive of that. Um, but Foundation, I think, oh God, how can I say it? And it's not being Foundation offered the mind of Isaac Asimov, which is a different mind than Gene Roddenberry,
Yeah.
both absolutely tremendous minds. But what an opportunity to go into that mind, and which is so philosophical, to try to bring that kind of philosophy into a visual context. So for me, that challenge, the minute I read the pilot and I talked with David Goyer, I just went, I am just so sold on the writing, on the premise, on the just everything about this. And so that's that's why.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the foundation is because we made those comments several times that it's just a different animal. It is you take the books, read them,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
then leave that there,
That there. But
and then
even
come.
his daughter says, I do believe in my heart that for the most part, I
Mhm.
would say really for the most part, we are extending Asimov's vision. And he was continually writing, continually. So he
Right.
was continually adapting and moving and telling new stories. I feel that in his name, in what he would want, that we were moving in that direction. It was totally inspired by his goals.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I think you've really I've read the books, but
Mhm.
this series is just a whole nother animal, but it is the same. It's a transformation of it that I really love.
Mhm.
And that I think it brings a lot of people who maybe would not have read the original Foundation. They are
Mhm.
going back to it because of this series. So they're being introduced to the original Asimov and
Yeah.
seeing what you guys did, what was so brilliant. Because as we said on our podcast, all the people that are making this series, they know Foundation.
Yeah.
and they pick the pieces of it that they want to take and expand and explore and just blow up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and when
And I
he
love
wrote,
that.
yeah, because when he wrote that, it was just a different time, and
Exactly.
I think this is what it would look like for this time. And I think it's spectacular. I think it's so science fiction,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what I think that's why we love it so much. I mean, the question was facetious, but we just wanted to get it out there for the audience. We get it, we
Yeah.
totally get it that this is so science fiction and it's so beautiful to look at. We love that too. So this
Well, the
is
visuals in this coming season on they're just wowing, I mean, and I mean, you talk about just even the visuals, the high concept ideas and how they're expressed is just really amazing this
Like,
season.
yeah.
this is hardcore sci-fi.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is not for the babies. Let's like,
No, no,
okay,
no, no, no. You
pay
go away.
attention.
This is the
Not for
adult.
the kiddies. It's so funny because I never go through the screeners like I went through these
Oh my
screeners.
God. Wait, roll back. What happened?
Wait, now go back, and I'm like, God, I need my closed captions. It's like, yeah. Oh man, I've seen it all. So I'm
Yeah.
now, of course, now we're waiting for episode 10. But
Yeah.
yeah, I had to finish. Like I could not stop. It was just so good. God, I
Oh,
love this
good.
one.
I liked it.
So I'm gonna pull you back though to Star Trek. So, you know, all of the Star Trek movies have featured my favorite thing, the Enterprise. That's my ship. That's my ship. But so if there's to be another Star Trek movie with the Enterprise and a whatever crew, would that lure you back if they offered you to helm that movie? Would you say yes to that?
Oh, please call me. Yes. Being like, I'm not stupid.
Right.
No, I mean,
That's
that
a
would
dumb
be,
question.
no, that would be amazing and an
Yeah.
honor. And like, I would love that,
Yeah. I
I
would.
I would
believe
love
that
that.
Star Trek at its core is the beginning of,
Mhm.
of, of sci-fi. The way
Right.
everything that you see now is affected by the original Star Trek.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just feel that everything is affected by it. And so I have the utmost respect and God to be able to carry on and as a feature. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
we want to see that.
We might
That's
have to
what,
call.
right. We want to
I-
see you. If there is another one, I would love that to be you. I
yes.
think you deserve that. I think that's where you should be.
I think it's the
Yeah.
move,
I mean, yeah.
especially after what you did in Foundation with
Yeah.
all of those incredible, big, huge set pieces and all of that. And we got another question for you. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like Roxanne. Like, what?
Right.
Let me Roxanne. That's all I got to say to you people.
That's right.
Putting
She
it out
definitely
in the
put it out in
universe.
the ether, you
Yep.
know. So it looks like we're getting close to the time. So one of my I guess my last question is going to be you've directed episodes 8 and 9,
Mhm.
all 3 seasons of Foundation,
Oh, wait, not
which
yet. Yeah.
yeah,
Weird. Yeah.
we've seen them all. This is not coming out until later, so
Yeah.
which is often the emotional and narrative high points of each season.
Yeah.
What's it been like to take on that stretch each time? And how do you approach building momentum and delivering those big moments?
I mean, I take the episodes that come to me, and
Mhm.
I kind of wasn't aware that 8 and 9 had been consistent in both of those, and this year doing 4, 8, 9, and 10, so there was quite a bit. We also had a lot of disruption in shooting because you all know of the strikes and things
Yes.
like
Mm.
that. And so
Yeah.
we were shooting all the episodes at once, and so you're constantly moving around. It was hard to almost keep them straight. So when you say 8 and 9, us part of me goes, and it's less discernible this year versus any of the other years because things were switching back and forth so much,
Okay.
that
Wow.
it's hard to even
Wow.
recognize them as episodes unto themselves versus parts of a story, you
Oh my
know?
goodness.
So you guys were doing it like the whole season all at once?
Yes, it became necessary
Ooh.
because of the nature of between COVID and the
Ah,
shutdowns, and it just became like we had to shoot what we could, and suddenly we were just hopping all over the place shooting. So, it was a bit crazy, but we did it. We pulled
yeah, you
together.
did.
So amazing,
Unbelievable.
amazing for us. I know. I'm very proud of my group. They're amazing.
Oh, wow. Now I
That's
got a
putting
lot
a
more
whole nother
respect for
spin
you
on
guys.
watching this.
Wow. Wow. Because
Yeah.
so how many locations is this
Uh,
season?
well, this season, I mean, some of the locations were pulled because we were all set to go to these locations, and then the strikes happened, and then we
Okay.
lost those locations. But God, this year was mostly Prague, uh,
Okay.
Germany, Poland,
Oh my
um,
God.
some down still in the Canary Islands. I know we had a couple of days shoot down there.
Mhm.
But we were supposed to shoot in Madrid and in Italy, and we had scouted and planned, and then had to pull those at the last minute. So we were all over the place. We were all over the board there. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Wow.
can't even imagine second unit
Yeah.
going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we're actually at the end, and we wanted to say thank you. Thank you
oh,
so much.
thank you
Oh,
This,
it's
so
so nice
much.
to talk with you
whew,
both.
hopefully
Uh,
we'll see you. Are you going to be at Vegas this year?
I am.
Oh,
I am
we'll
going
be
to be
there.
there. And right after the next day, I leave for Budapest to shoot Dune
Oh,
Prophecy. So I will be out in Budapest for 3 months shooting that. So I'm very excited. Let's talk of another sci-fi show that's like,
man, I could, yeah,
oh,
Dune definitely you.
yeah, and
Yep,
on
yep, yep.
Apple. Oh, no, it's not on Apple. I'd be very
No,
quick about
what is it
that. It's on
on? It's a
HBO.
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 Okay, okay. Well, we'll,
oh,
we'll we're gonna try to make that work.
Yeah.
yes.
Try to make that work. Thank you so much,
Thank
Roxanne.
Oh gosh.
Well, oh my God, what did we tell you? Is she like a jewel that you need to like protect and put in like
Yes.
a warp thing or something? I don't know. What do you like a bio bed and like put the thing over? I don't know. I mean, I was I really stupid in this one? I don't know. I was kind
We
of
both
crazy.
were.
I
We
was kind
both
of
were. If you
crazy.
could have seen us, we were just smiling and smiling. My face hurt after all of that. But wait, did she say Doom? I mean, the nugget she just laid on us was absolutely wonderful. But so
We were
I definitely
losing
can't.
our
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
collective minds because I mean, I heard that and I was like, oh no, you heard it on the Sci-Fi Sisters?
That's
Okay.
it. That's it. And she was so happy about it. I love that. She was like, "Oh, I can't wait." So that was really cool. But
Yeah, I really appreciated her stopping to do that on a way. I mean, 'cause, after she talked about the logistics of directing and the
yeah,
fact that she was flying to Budapest and we knew why, we were like,
right.
girl, girl,
We
girl.
appreciate her because she, you could tell she's really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
And for her to, I know she had a lot of logistics to be doing, and then to say
yeah.
yes to this, I appreciate that.
Really did. I mean, it really
Yeah.
crystallized to me how precious the 15 minutes were. And 15
Yeah.
minutes, not five. We get interviews that are 5 minutes long, and
Hmm.
we got to prep for that. So for
Yeah.
15, we were like, "Oh my God, this is like having it for lunch. This is
Say
crazy."
that too. I was like, 15.
Yeah,
Wow.
15.
Dang.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
How many questions you got?
But she made it so easy. I mean, it was one of my favorite. I say that all the time. I love
Right.
this, my favorite. Every day,
Yeah.
I'm fighting a battle, folks. You know what I'm fighting, and I'm like every day is a favorite day, and this
Sure.
was
Exactly.
one of them. And I got
Yeah.
to talk to Roxann Dawson, who's a lot of tours, and she's the director. I mean, she's the director of everything. I was nuts. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm gonna calm down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for Voyager's really not my favorite Trek. But B'Elanna is definitely one of my favorite characters.
Yes.
I do, I watch Voyager for B'Elanna, honestly, always have. So to talk to her it was a big deal to me.
Yeah, yeah, it really
Because on the
was.
cruise, I would not speak to her. Like I passed by
Correct.
her many, many times. And I
Correct.
like she was
I
just,
wasn't
she
even.
had a little cap on and she was doing her thing. I was
I
like, no, I'm
wasn't
not
even
gonna bother her.
trying. I was like,
Nope.
I can't, I can't. I was like, you are with Gates.
Yeah. God,
It's
it's so
completely
sad.
tongue-tied because it's somebody that's doing something that, I can fantasize myself doing, like becoming
Yeah.
a director. And, after talking to Robbie Duncan McNeil and now, Roxanne, I mean, these people that have become full-fledged directors after Star Trek and
Yeah.
are really doing it. And not that the others are not. Jonathan Frakes, hello, Jonathan. Thank you so much
Oh,
for your good wishes. All of them are just so impressive. LeVar, I mean, that
yeah.
show produced so many great directors, and I'm glad that there is this one female director that came out of that house.
Yes. And Paramount, if you're listening, and we
And
know
we
you
know
are,
you are.
please think of Roxanne for the next Star Trek movie.
Bring
I
it in
think,
home. Bring it back home.
yeah.
Bring it back home.
Yeah.
Don't have these strangers going up here
No
blowing up my
strangers. Bring it
enterprise.
home. That's right.
You blow up my
Bring it
enterprise
home.
one
Bring
more
it home.
time, I'm a cry. I'm a cry.
That's I think that's enough for us today.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
We're gonna have
yeah,
a full show.
right. We're still like cheesing over here,
For real. I mean, it
right?
was great to even revisit it because she's so special. And
It is.
Roxanne, if you're listening, and I hope you
Yeah,
are,
we hope you are. Yeah.
we love you. We love Foundation. Thank you, Apple TV. I mean, I am, to take one of the classics, foundational foundation books,
Right.
and turn it into something completely different and cool.
Yeah.
I mean, hats off, chef
Yeah.
kiss.
And to give and Roxanne having, those those those
Those
those, those
key,
juicy, meaty
ooh,
episodes of 8 and 9 every single time. This time she got 4, and you'll see now she's gonna have 8 and 9 when this comes out. And those are always the ones that turn the tide or
turn,
give you all
turn
the
it.
emotion. So yeah, now she's an executive producer, so
Oh my
love
God.
that.
So
Love
yeah,
that.
I was just as crazy with her as I was with Jared Harris, and I
Right.
still can't live that one down.
My God.
Oh my
He could come
God.
by anytime.
Anywhere, anytime. I
Yeah,
love that
man.
man's acting so much. He's so cool.
Oof, I'm telling you. All right. You can find us at sci-fi sisters.com. That's SYFYSISTAS.com. Hop on the mothership MUTHASHIP and become a patron today at patreon.com/sci-fi sisters. Join the conversation in the Sci-Fi Sisters Book Club on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at sci-fi.sisters or under the blue skies at Sci-Fi Sisters. For more interviews, our live show, and that legendary top 10 series, hit us up on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Sci-Fi Sisters Inc. The Trek Geeks Network's presenting sponsor is Fansets. Grab pins and memorabilia from all your favorite franchises at fansets.com. Use code TrekGeeks, all caps, for a 10% discount. Shout out to Stranger Comics, the best fantasy comics. Visit strangercomics.com and use code SFS for 10% off just for listeners. After listening to this podcast, please rate us and write a review. We may just read it on an upcoming episode.
And I'd like to give a shout out for the Sci-Fi Sisters for the baddest associate producers in all of fandom. They are Karen Dramira, Stephanie Baker, and Sayla Marsh. We love you guys so much. Thank you for all the really hard work that you do to support this show. We really appreciate it. And yes, that is it. So I'm going to say bye-bye, peace, love, and hair grease, folks. Good night.